YouTube, we got uninterrupted, man. The final throwdown. Let's get into it.
Every culture plays dominoes, but here we call them bones. Y'all play with the double six. Here, it's the big six, and I'm gonna kick your ass. You play the game by matching the ends of the dominoes together, and when they equal in multiples of 5, that's when you score. But call that shit out. The first to 150 points wins the game and is crowned the Bones champ. Welcome to Throwing Bones.
Bring it to the table, let me show you how to win. This is for my players from the barbecues to the pen. We came to have a good time, plus we love the tricks. Homie thought he had me, then I hit him with a double six. Throwing bones, we not playing with your man when we throwing bones. It's insane in this game when we throwing bones. Throwing bones.
Hey, bro, I always wanted to learn how to play this game right here. I done heard about this game a couple times. And, yo.
Bones, throwing bones, yeah.
We got 2 bus boys and a bus girl at the table.
Okay, so we gotta do what you talking shit.
Take 7. Ooh.
I'm gonna use my little thing right here.
Yeah, I'm gonna, it's his.
Already?
Oh, I think, yeah, he cheating.
So we're gonna play 5 to get on.
Okay.
To help the beginner out.
Okay.
We won't play 10 to get on.
Alright.
Oh, it's that, okay.
That's all it is.
Why you gotta be so loud with it? That's what we gotta do, right? That's how it works.
Absolutely.
Okay, alright.
It's a loud game.
It's a loud game, you gotta be ready. Alright, so I grew up in a household where all they did was play dominoes. My mom specifically. And I think she felt like because she had so much hood knowledge that she wanted me to be different.
Yeah.
And this was, I called her the other night, I'm like, don't you think you should have taught me how to play dominoes at least so I could be out here talking shit? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, cause
Hey, that is true, man. Growing up in a black household, we want to learn how to play dominoes. We want to learn how to play, I got a Lucy. I can't even think of the name. We want to learn how to play spades. We want to play, god dang, Tonk. What else? What else? What else? What else? Dice. Dice on the list. What else, man? You got a couple in there.
I don't feel like I can appropriately.
Monopoly.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, you can if you can't play.
Monopoly. Hold on. How I leave Monopoly out of there? Monopoly. Uno. Reverse. Draw 4. Them special in a black household.
See, that was an opportunity to like.
Yeah, that's 10 points.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta let her know.
You could have cued that in with your
Okay.
story too.
That's funny that your mom did not teach you how to play dominoes because I actually learned how to play dominoes from my mom.
What? Yeah.
I think I'm about 10 too. My mom taught me how to really play, but I drifted away from it once I turned like 13, 14. You know what I mean? But I just learned again like 2 days ago before I came out here. Yeah,
So you're not that good. Is what
I mean, I'm decent. I'm
That's just a
decent.
disclaimer.
That ain't nothing? Okay.
Okay.
All right. Had to make sure.
Mel, how'd you learn?
My dad, man, we kind of went through an Olympic of hood games at one point in time. I used to know how to shoot craps, CeeLo, bones, all of it. I think for like a week, we was playing with matches. Instead of money, you play with matches.
Yeah.
You know, I learned from there. We ain't really play that much after that because spades was the game.
Yeah.
From Virginia.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was always in my
Spade.
pocket. You know, my pocket's able to pull it out. And
That's dope though. That cause me and Draymond from Michigan, but
That's
like
10 points.
they be thinking he from Detroit though, but Saginaw ain't too far from like Detroit. It's really up the street.
okay.
Like when I see you play, it'd be like, bro, that's just the Michigan in it.
Facts.
Like, bro, I be dying laughing because people don't even know that. That's just what it come with.
I'd always tell people you gotta be that way. If you're not, like, you can't make it.
Yeah, for
like,
sure.
You can't.
What do you mean you can't make it?
Like you can't even play on the playground where I'm from if you don't talk shit. Like if you're not willing to go there, you can't. Like you gotta fight to get on the court.
Yeah.
Like I've been hit in the head with basketballs by OGs trying to play at the rec center.
Right.
Real talk.
Like, and so I think it just breeds you differently.
Yeah.
Like, cause you can't, like, ain't no slouching, ain't no coming out here thinking, oh, I'm just coming for a cool, fun day of hoops. Like, nah, that shit every day. You get your ass busted. You not hearing. You hearing about that forever.
When I see you like talk shit, I think to myself, because I know you differently before, I was like, well, I don't like him. You got so much attitude. Dang, don't nobody want to be bothered with all that. Then you meet you, you're like, oh, okay, I get it. Like, it all falls into place. I think, personally, and how I say this, everybody that I've met from the Midwest, especially Detroit, Michigan, you and I have talked about this, Michigan, period. Like, everyone's easy. Now, you'll go there if need be, but y'all spirit is easy.
Yeah.
Y'all good.
We kind-hearted people. We just don't like to be played with. That's all.
Hey, that's true. That's true. I have never been to Detroit a day in my life. I don't even know if I know anybody from Detroit. I don't even know if I ever met anybody from Detroit. But as of recently, all these new Detroit rappers, I've been dipping into the Detroit bag and listening to all these new Detroit rappers, man. I gotta take a trip to Detroit one of these days for sure. If any Detroit people watching, I mess with y'all in D-Town, man.
We kind-hearted people though. Like we got the biggest hearts though, but like when people take us there, we willing to go all the way there.
Yeah, unnecessarily. I have my experience. I can't count. What's that? Tell me what I got.
That's 15.
I think you're a ringer. You hustling.
I'm not.
That's right. I think so too.
No,
she's trying to
I'm
hustle.
not. I was saying.
Cari is winning 35 to 15 for the GOAT. That's my name on here, by the way.
Got it.
10 to 10.
And we got 10 apiece. We got
Yeah.
something. Yeah, we got to do
Mel,
something.
it's on you, and it's about to get up.
We sleepers. Fourth quarter.
Cari, so tell me more about going from a news station to eventually ending up at going this. Oh, no, that don't work.
Oh wait, it's a side. You're right. It goes because it's supposed to be double.
You know what's crazy? You're actually going to have to hold that.
And now you already know what I got
because
I can't
already
place it.
threes.
Yeah.
See, there's 6 threes and there's 7 of each number.
Can I do this?
Yes, that is exactly how it should go, and that actually would be 15 points.
Good. Thank you. See, I don't know how it works. Can I get 15?
Yeah,
It's like beginner's
Can
luck.
I get 15? Thank you.
I'm starting to think this text I got earlier, like, hey, just an FYI, I'm coming on the show, but I don't know how to play was.
Yeah, I think she playing us right now.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Also, it's not your go.
Oh,
Yes,
it's on
it
me.
is.
It's on me.
It was
Melvin
you.
just went.
Yeah,
No,
it's on me.
it was.
It's not your go.
Didn't you just go?
No, Melvin just went.
Melvin
Am I
just went.
You gotta bring that 15 back.
Yeah.
You gotta bring that 15 back. Bring that one back.
Oh, you know what's beautiful? Tell me if you got a 6 or a 5.
I do not.
Okay. Budget.
Nah, I don't have a 6 or 5.
You don't have a
But I do got a 2.
You do got a 2.
Domino.
Yeah. You ain't get
I'll
too
take
much
that.
out of it.
Ooh, 5.
Cool little 5. Cool little 5.
Smooth
You
5.
got
Smooth 5.
He know. I'll take on his name as the bus boy.
Time to wash.
So Cari, talk to us about your time at ESPN, then eventually hosting with Skip and Stephen A.
That's where I started. Yeah, that was my playground. Well, first I want to say HaHa, that wash.
That wasn't a good watch.
That wasn't a good
That was
wash.
a little
That's the
rinse.
first I
Yeah, that was when your parents come
down.
downstairs and say them dishes ain't washed. Put them back in the sink.
We did it with the lukewarm water. We need some hot water, some suds. Because my mom would be like,
Yeah,
that's
that
unacceptable.
grease in the cup.
Who takes 7 first?
I touch him first because
Sorry,
I
because
done
you
it.
won, because
Now
you're the
you
winner.
can touch 'em.
Now you're the winner. Go. So if I'm going to answer it about experience, it was the best experience I've had in my professional career in terms of the opportunity, right? Because before I was doing local news, and my goal always was, I saw myself.
Hold up, before she get into that, would y'all take the news or would y'all take ESPN? Because I for sure take ESPN. Skip Baylor. Hey, man. Hey. Why would you not take ESPN?
In the White House, like being a White House correspondent,
That's dope.
reporting
sound
on
fun,
news,
too.
right? I grew up Oprah era. I saw her on TV and I was like, Mommy, what is that woman doing? I want to do it. I want to talk to people, but I was going to do it newsy because I'm naturally curious. I need to be
You
more
got to
curious
live
about these
both
damn
things.
dominoes, though. That's what I should be more curious
That's
about.
fine. You play some defense over here.
I don't
please.
what?
Play
I
some
don't.
defense.
You asking questions? I'm playing.
Cari's up 55-20.
Yes.
Y'all got 10.
That's crazy. I gotta get some points.
Man,
Yeah.
I got 10 though.
Yeah. Okay. Because I'm winning, and I'm gonna stop talking shit because I really am winning by guessing. Thank you for having my back.
That's making us feel worse though, because it's like you don't know what you're doing, but you still beating
But
us.
I get the idea. So opportunity-wise, it was the best. The experience was not always the best. As a black woman in a world of sports, as a black person, period, and you're one of a few, and you look around, sometimes you're just happy to be there, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then you get tired of just being there, and you want them to respect you.
It is true,
I
man.
don't like it.
We always
And did you
gotta-
feel like the
I don't like
respect didn't come from
we always
It didn't come.
them? It didn't come from
It didn't come from
the top? It didn't.
It didn't come, period. I had to fight for everything I got. I got one or two people who fuck with me that were in positions of power, but it didn't come because I was an outsider too. Like I came from the tennis channel. I work local news. So here I was on this big ass show with these superstars and Skip and Stephen A. And they like, you know, what you
She
here
ain't
for?
supposed to be
You know,
here.
and I think that first 2 years working with him was like the hardest job I've ever had to this day.
Was it hard because you felt like you had to perform at a certain level? Was it hard because you felt like you truly couldn't be yourself?
A little bit of both, a lot of bit of both. I think that, first of all, I say whatever you want to say about them, they're the hardest working men I've ever worked with.
That's incredible.
That's like, you could say you don't fuck with them, you don't like them, say whatever you want. They work harder than anybody I know. So I respect that. What you got?
Nothing.
HaHa, you next? You got, he
Yeah,
looking?
I've
Everybody.
been getting work.
Yeah.
Y'all been working me.
But I'm telling you,
Nothing going on.
and then you just can't be yourself. They have the biggest personalities in sports. Those two separately.
They gotta be hard to work somewhere that you actually want to work at, but you can't be yourself. Man, you just sitting in a little box. You stuck in there. Can't be you. Can't get your sauce off. As soon as they action, you just dang.
So here I come, sit in the. Y'all bougie. Y'all don't know this no more, right? But you remember when you used to have to fly coach and you be in the middle seat?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You remember those days?
Absolutely.
Remember
Fighting
how
over the armrest.
right? You remember how
Yeah.
uncomfortable coach was, right?
Yeah.
So
Damn. It's another team.
Yeah, you full of shit.
Man,
I don't know how to
she
play.
full of boy.
I don't know
I
how
feel
to
like
play.
I'm in the middle right now.
I don't know how to play. It's just
You
I'm
take all
adding.
the
I'm taking
armrests.
numbers.
Yeah.
But when you in the middle seat, all right, take it.
Tired of y'all, man.
In your middle seat, you're
Gotta bring
uncomfortable, and I
something
was
out.
consistently uncomfortable. Like when you're in the middle seat, you got to get up and use the restroom. You got to step over somebody. You don't have no armrest. That's yours. You can't really. You don't have a position. I didn't have a position. I teed up questions and I laid out. So it was hard, but it taught me a lot because I had to listen. I think the best people who are good interviewers listen the most, and that's why I said it was hard, but I learned a lot. And then it's a culture. Everybody got a culture. You know your culture you work in. You know the culture you at with the Warriors. You know the culture in the football locker room. Like the culture is not conducive to save black women.
It's facts.
Damn.
That's true.
But you got to do it, right?
You-
Because
you
at the
do.
end of the day, like you're a daughter and you're a daughter and you're a daughter. Like they got to see somebody who looks like me to know they can do it, so that they can change it.
So do you feel the responsibility to sometimes kind of not bite your tongue, but kind of
Yes.
cater to creating
Yes.
an image for younger black women rather than going out and doing exactly what you want to do?
Since I've left, I think that I'm much more free with
Yeah.
what I say. But I had to get to this point, right? I just didn't arrive there. Like when you're a rookie, you're a rookie, right? You got to get to the point where you can call the shots. And so
Right.
now I'm calling the shots. But I wouldn't have been able to do that had I not had that platform.
That's a fact.
Like I gotta be honest. I'm not gonna come in here and talk crap about them the whole way because they gave me this platform where I can sit with you and talk to you and talk to you. But what you do with that platform is really the calling.
It's your play, bro. It's very interesting to hear
you.
you say you wanted to be a White House correspondent
For
because
sure.
it's so not you.
Right.
Like you could do that. I
Right.
think you can do that with the best of them.
Yeah.
But it's so not you. Like you have an opinion, and I'd imagine sitting there in between Skip and Stephen A, who I think they're both great. I think.
Do you really?
I think they both do an amazing job.
Good,
They both
good.
built incredible lives and careers for themselves. I can't even imagine. It can't even be. That's bullshit.
That's
Yeah, what's that?
he like. Let me just okay.
65, 50, 35.
But I got 10.
10.
I'm impressed with your math, though, man.
His math is crazy.
His
math is crazy.
It's quick.
Hey,
I ain't even say
That
nothing.
ain't
I want
nothing.
to see how.
That is something for you. That's
Okay.
15.
I needed that little 15.
You did.
That
You
little
needed
25
it
ain't
bad.
nothing.
So both of y'all come from, like, y'all made y'all name
I got any numbers?
on. No, you got it.
Are you sure?
No, your math ain't worked
Okay,
that
I'm
time.
just obsessed and thinking about it.
Y'all both made y'all name and coming up and started out on social media.
Yep.
You're both acting now, which
Definitely.
is incredible. Congratulations.
And we just did a movie together.
Yes, sir.
What movie is that?
House Party.
The remake. That's nice. I'm excited about that.
We can say the name again.
Yeah, they announced it. That shit was on deadline. You can talk
Okay,
about it.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? It was on deadline.
They was on my ass about not talking about it. You can't post no pictures. You can't say
Yeah,
nothing
they
about
want
it.
you doing that.
So y'all started social media
Yeah.
and built a career. And now both acting. Obviously, you're a comedian. So
Yeah.
I ask you first, like, how was that journey for you going from social media, where you're doing these skits, and I mean, I'd imagine you don't have a director sitting there while you're doing your skits. I'd imagine you're probably writing them, you're coming up with them, you're taking the time to figure out who you want into your skit. How has that been different for you from going from doing that to actually acting, where you got a director telling you everything, you're on set for 10, 12 hours a day? How has that transition been?
Acting is easier, to be real. Acting is easier. I started off acting. I started acting in like 2008 before I moved to LA. And after just doing the acting grind, and the acting grind, trying to get stuff going is tough. And I saw social media as an opportunity where I could build an audience. And if I got an audience, I'm more valuable to a production. Now I might get different opportunities. So I kind of just, initially I would say I wanted to just do 2 years completely just social media, don't do nothing else. And it ended up being like 4 before I started transitioning back into, the main purpose why I came out here. But man, social media is harder. Like acting, you get an opportunity, you get a job, you can do one movie and live on for forever. In social media, you got a viral video, do 10 million, 3-4 days later, like people forgot about it. They might remember, but somebody else didn't drop something else viral and they be like, oh, you fell off. I mean, you take a week off. They
That's
like,
crazy.
Hey, social media, that fall off game is crazy, especially like with this new generation. This new generation is like to where like you can drop something, it can be some fire. You can drop something today that's gonna be like some fire years to live on. Like this mug gonna be legendary. This is gonna be something your kids gonna be listening to. God dang, but once they done with it, they done with it.
you fell off and you quit.
Quick
That's
to say that, bro.
Yeah, they were like, oh yeah, what happened to you?
Crazy.
Like, bro, I went on vacation, I
Wait
went
a
to
second.
sleep. Like,
10 million views, and then a day later they're like, you don't
Yeah,
matter.
it ain't like music. It ain't like music. Like you can put a hit song out right now, and it'll be the biggest song for a year. You can do 10 million on a video, they gonna forget in 3 days.
yeah. You
No
like, what
matter
else you
what,
got?
though, I still think they
Hey.
forget.
What you got?
Like, you got one hit, like, then we're like, oh, you're a one-hit wonder, and we don't think about
Yeah,
you.
I'm just saying like the timing of it. Like you
Yeah.
only got 3 days for that video to live, but a hit song, you can live off that and put your feet up for a year, you'll be straight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's so stressful.
Yeah, but social media a little different though. You gotta work a little harder though.
And you got algorithms against you too.
Yeah.
Cause you got that 10 million, so now you got a window of like, say 48 hours to post, and you're gonna eat off of that 10 million. You wait longer than that, you don't post for 3 days, now the algorithm not gonna put your stuff in front of all of the people. So you could have 5 million followers, only 50,000 people see your content now. But if you put it in that window after you go viral now, 500,000
That's
might
crazy.
see it.
That's crazy. You
But
just gave me game.
Yeah, you don't
I
own-
never thought about that.
You don't own your fans, you got 5 million.
I can definitely say that with doing this whole YouTube thing, I'm starting to understand it. Like, I could drop some videos, boom, 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 drop the mugs daily. God dang, take a day or two off. Come back, the views gonna be looking a little different from what they was when I was going daily. God dang,
You're not gonna reach that 5 million whenever you post, depending on how. Like I got like 2.7 million. I don't post that much. If I post, maybe about 15,000 people see it.
Yeah.
Like that 2.7, that's theirs. They own that. Whatever platform, Facebook, Instagram.
Does that show? Like I'd be stressed.
I never knew that.
It's people in these offices that control like the way they set up the interface and just to keep you in it. And like I was talking to somebody from Instagram when I first stopped, and I was like, yo, when I post videos, nobody see it. He was like, all right, I'm gonna give you this diagram. It's called like a Jeep diagram, right? You got 4 wheels and a spare tire. Your 4 wheels, you got your pictures, you got videos, you got reels, you got lives, and you got stories. You gotta do everything. Like you gotta do 2 pictures a day. You gotta do everything every day for you to reach your audience. So that's how you kind of get sucked into this cycle where all you're doing is creating. You're like a slave to it because you're not getting paid from the platforms. You get paid from endorsements from the outside.
They making the money.
Yeah, they making the money. And now they got they could do ads, so they could promote an ad. So say, for instance, right, Nike want to reach out to HaHa to do a post. They might cap his post down because now you got to tag it with sponsor. They cap his post down so nobody see it, so it ain't that valuable to Nike. But then they'll provide an opportunity for Nike to promote straight through Instagram where it just hop on your feed.
Wait a second.
So now the money go there.
So
it's crazy.
if you tag a sponsor, you're saying that they
It ain't gonna reach as many people as before.
It's on you.
All right, Africans.
We done let you down.
Domino.
Ooh.
You get 5.
Oh, so that's how that work. I just learned something from Melvin. Dang. I did not know that. Dang. So if you tag somebody,
And I got a watch.
I think I gave you like
That's crazy. But it do provide a platform for you, you know what I mean, to have an audience and to build whatever, and be able to parlay from that into whatever it is you want to do. But staying there to answer your original question, social media a lot of work, man. Like you were saying too, you write, direct, you produce, you acting, you distributing, you marketing, top to bottom.
hey, bro, I tell people that all the time. Like if I'm talking to somebody about just YouTube or just like content stuff, I be telling them like, but it's fun. It's fun because I found something that I enjoy now. Like, but this is fun. And now that I got most of the things that I need to actually do this, it makes it even funner now. This is a blast doing this mug. I got like a love for this thing. But it's like, shoot. At first, you don't really make no money. You gotta build a way to make the money, but that's what bring you back, the love. Cause it's like, hey, it's cool. The money gonna come. You gotta put now to get the money. You gotta put the hard work in. You put the hard work in. Stay consistent, and do that mug on a daily basis. Cause shoot, the views I be getting, I be like, yeah, dang, people actually watching. But you gotta stay consistent.
It's crazy.
it's full. It's
Really
becoming
quickly,
full time.
what's the score?
70, 50, 35, 25.
I got the underdog in here today.
My turn, right?
It's on you.
So you're gonna explain. Okay, what do I have to do?
Well, you went 6-4, but 6-4 never domino. No.
I can't take it back?
No. You're gonna take these 10 points.
I'm gonna take them.
And I'm gonna take the domino from you.
You are rude.
Hey, Ha, so from what I'm hearing, and if I remember correctly, you used to spam the shit out of people's comments.
No, for real. Like 2015, like I wanted to be somebody so bad to where I used to just be in everybody's comments, all the celebrities. Like, I'm the funniest thing on the gram. And no celebrity took heed to it but Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg was the only person that went in his comments.
Yeah, I can kind of relate to that. That's what kind of made me just start being more consistent with the whole YouTube thing too. Cause like when I first started like with Twitch, I used to go in other people's Twitches, and especially if they leave a Twitch running, they'll go somewhere else, and they'll just have something else running. I go in there and I keep spamming in the comments, come to my Twitch, watch me. They be like, nigga, don't nobody want to watch you, nigga, put the work in. They just made me like go stupid.
And follow me. Like he followed me in 2015, and he was following me for like, I say, 2 months. He came to Detroit, like he had a show in Detroit. He came to the east side of Detroit, like 8 Mile, like by himself, one security guard, and kicked it with me. This before I was anybody.
Wow.
2015, that's the type of person Snoop Dogg was. Like, he came over there and kicked it with me from like 8 a.m. to like 6 p.m. till he had to go do a show. Yeah. I'm like, what this man see in me? Like, this Snoop Dogg.
Wait a second though. Were you guys DMing? Was he like, oh, I'm gonna come see you because I want to celebrate you?
Yeah, so once he started following me, I started sending him all my videos. And I was sending him everything. Like, he was looking at it, but he wouldn't respond at first. And then I did a video that he liked.
You keep watching life.
Yeah, he was like, hey, cuz, send it to my phone. And I sent it to his phone and like.
I know y'all tired of me pausing. This might be the last pause since we only got a good 9 minutes left on up in there. But shoot, but it's just like the whole Jay-Z situation. Would you take the dinner with Jay-Z or would you take the money? Me personally, I'd probably take the money because he said himself take the money. But sometimes you might gotta take the dinner.
Like Snoop Dogg been like my big homie ever since. Like that's my mentor. I talk to Snoop every day to this day.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
so
hard.
It's dope for him to like see something in a kid that had accomplished nothing at the time. You know what I'm saying? And the time I was in everybody's comments like, man, I'm the funniest on the ground. I don't care what nobody talking about. I'm the funniest on the screen.
Legend.
You're a legend.
To get that support,
Davis is
you tied with me at 35. Good job.
Yeah, it is.
Side at the bottom.
Like,
Couldn't
to
be
get
the bottom
that
feeder.
support, I think Snoop may have played a part in all our lives at some point.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially you. Goddamn senior citizen Lakers fan. I mean, that's what they calling them. I ain't say it. But that is what they calling your Lakers.
I like the way that looking.
God damn it.
Wait.
I don't think
That's
you can
real.
ever just count Bron out.
Okay.
But they are old. Like,
Okay.
they gonna keep it G.
I remember, which is funny, which is why Kobe started following me and talking to me on social. He was like, you ride for us. They be going at our head, but you still ride for us. And I was like, always. I will never not. I grew up in LA. The reason why I'm in sports is because my grandmother, like, she played basketball in the segregated South and would take me to, we only could afford Clippers games, right? Yeah. She would take me to the Clipper games. We sit in nosebleed and she explained the game to me. She was like, but we Laker fans. I was
No, fuck that. That shit came out today.
That's how the Clipper fans are born.
Yes.
When you can't afford
No.
Laker tickets, you go to the Clipper
Absolutely.
games.
You are a Clippers fan and it came out today.
Clipper fan at heart.
Wait a second, as I try to figure out, do I got some shit? I ain't got nothing! Wait, I ain't got nothing!
I'm gonna get that money.
Y'all don't think, like, seriously,
crazy.
like, say this. Like, I say, what I used to not like LeBron just because he was so great. Like, I gotta be honest.
I think that's why a lot of people hate him though.
But I'm being.
Hey, I know I said I ain't gonna pause no more, but come on, man. Style the cap. Nah, though. But, hey, I can agree with that. It was a time, like, before I actually got into basketball like how I am today. Shoot, I used to hate. I ain't gonna say I hated on LeBron, but it was like, I don't know, but it, like, watching basketball now, I got a lot of respect for LeBron. I got a lot of respect. He definitely in my top. Definitely in top 5. For sure.
Honest. And when
I
he
never
came
did,
to
'cause
the
I always
Lakers,
felt like he was a
no,
humble
but when he
break.
came, no. When he came to the Lakers, I was like, I'm with you. He was like, now you like me. I was like, yeah.
Right, man, you just such a diehard Laker fan that whoever come there is like, all right, I'm rocking with you now. I'm part of the organization.
Yeah.
Part of the organization. That's how I feel. I used to say I'm not a Laker fan. I'm a Kobe fan. Like that's how I feel growing up, just idolizing Kobe. And then we went through them bad years.
Yeah.
I was still there, though. Kobe could do no wrong.
I was
It was everybody
still
else's
there, but it was just like a depressing time. And then when Bron came, it just kind of rejuvenated Laker
But
Nation.
you a spoiled Laker fan like me. We used to win. And so we have a couple of bad years and we mad.
That's what I'm saying. We from
Right,
Michigan. Like, we from Michigan. We ain't never had no years to where we was just
But
happy.
y'all used to that.
I mean, that was 04. Like the last time we won something to, you know what I mean? The city was happy. Like I'm a diehard Detroit Lion fan. Like, bro, you know how much pain in my heart.
Oh man,
I am
that's
not.
tough.
I did not
he
grow
said,
up a Lions fan.
Who was your team?
I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan.
Like that? Why?
That makes sense.
Why?
I'll tell you why.
like that?
Yes.
Why?
Absolutely.
crazy.
Always.
I'm gonna be totally honest. I hate fucking losing.
Yeah.
So I just,
Right.
as a kid, for sure, I'm just not about to cheer for a team that always fucking lose.
Yeah.
And the Lions, I always tell people, I'm a Steelers fan, but I like to see the Lions win.
Yeah.
But the reality is, the Lions get their ass beat
Every day.
every fucking year.
Yeah.
Sunday after Sunday, since I can fucking remember.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen the Lions win more than 10 games.
No, we haven't.
Not
We never-
consistently.
But so for me, I'm not from Detroit. People from Detroit, they don't treat us from Saginaw like you're a part of them. It's like either you from Detroit or you may as well be from fucking Pluto.
Yeah.
Like,
No, you're right.
yeah, Saginaw
did
is
tell me
close.
that.
You see what I'm saying? Like, Saginaw is close, but if you're not from, you could be from Pontiac.
And they do
they
that.
don't fuck with you. This board is locked.
We locked
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Whoever got the least
this
amount of
me
points,
right
least
here.
amount of points. I don't think you got less amount than me. But
Oh, it ain't Domino's. Is the,
no, it's who got the less amount of points.
That's the win?
My shit is low, cause I got 12. I think Cari might have us
crazy.
again.
Damn.
Oh shit!
What
I
you
got it.
No, hey,
Nope,
wait.
Get the fuck out of here!
He only had 2 dominoes the whole time, though.
Yeah.
Leave me by one.
So I take them points.
So you take her
15.
points, 15
Yeah,
points.
Who got to watch
He
it?
building the lead on it.
15.
Cari got, no,
I
who
feel
locked
away.
it? You locked it. You gotta watch it.
I'm not even gonna finish watching the rest of my episodes of Nine Perfect Strangers. Sorry.
I watched him on Snowfall. It was the dopest shit I ever seen him do.
You gotta watch him on Nine Perfect
told us,
Strangers.
no.
Like, the shit's great. It's amazing.
You know, it's coming from like the internet world, bro. Like, a lot of times they don't believe in the world we come
That's
from.
yours.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
100%.
they don't think like we can carry no
locked in,
show.
though.
So it'd be like, to see what
It
you.
is true, man. When I first seen Melvin on Snowfall, I was like, dang, he about to play the evil villain. The evil villain? Can he do this though? Cause it's like, if you a Snowfall fan, you already know my boy got dang Franklin. He gonna hold the torch down. He gonna go crazy. But Melvin brought on a different. He brought on a different flavor to Snowfall.
You've done on the big screen, bro. You opening up doors for us, for the world we come from, bro. So it's dope to see, bro. Like, I smile watching you on Snowfall every time I see you on there, bro.
How you picking your projects these days?
For me, it's about the things that I really want to do. Like, I want to be a movie star. Like, the world I come from, like I've been the biggest guy on the internet for 6 years. Like, I'm like LeBron of the internet. Like, I'm old and gray. I'm ready to move on from that world. You know what I'm saying? So, for me, it's like, I want to do what Will Smith and Jamie Foxx ever do. Like, go from like the comedy world to the drama world. Like, I don't want to be only considered a comedian. You know what I mean? I want to do real acting. So now I'm waiting on people like to call about like real drama roles, like what Melvin getting into, like getting an acting coach, that type of thing. But they only gonna take you serious when you take it serious.
Absolutely. You
know what
gotta
I'm
invest in yourself.
Yeah.
Melvin, your project, Nine Perfect Strangers, like, he's with Nicole Kidman.
Yeah.
He's with some of the greats. To have your name associated with that.
That show too, Nine Perfect Strangers. That's a hard show too, man. Shit, that was
So early on, yes. And you like, we just move so quick. Like, you got to stop and be like, when I'm working with him and Chuck and D Wade, I'm like, wow, let me just take a moment, because people wish they could be in this room and have this access.
Hey man, I got a question though. Like, how you feel about like people treating you like the Dennis Rodman, the Ron Artest of this era?
I struggled with it some early on. I started valuing people's opinions too much.
Yeah.
And so shit that people would say, it bothered me.
Yeah, for sure.
And then for a while I used it as fuel. Like, oh, you said this, fuel. I'm gonna take 10.
You make me sick.
I always view it as like, for a guy who comes in the league and carries a chip on his shoulder, right? That chip can only take you so far until it becomes distasteful.
And distracting.
You see what I'm saying? Like, you're not at the bottom no more, so you can't operate like that. And so I struggled for a while making that transition from like, yo, I can't operate off the same chip that then brought me this far.
Right.
This is beautiful, don't you?
Yeah, for sure.
Athletes get it the worst, man. I be
worst.
bored.
Y'all get it the worst.
Y'all get it
Y'all
so
can't do
bad.
nothing. Like,
Y'all
y'all
get the
can't walk
worst.
out y'all house without somebody saying something. Like,
Athletes do get it bad, bro. Athletes do get it. Ooh, they get it bad. Ooh, and it's like they getting heckled. They get like HaHa just said, bro. Hey, they get heckled. They probably go to the grocery store and get heckled. Like, nigga, you was trash last night. What you doing in here? They gotta be annoying.
like, if y'all say anything back to somebody, they judging y'all. But the simple thing is, like, bro, they forget y'all humans too.
Yeah.
Like, we all humans. Like,
Yeah.
I understand, like, bro, you
Y'all
a
characters
champion
on the video game,
You know what I
you know?
mean? Like, bro, defense player of the year, like, bro, but he's still a human being. Like, y'all can't just wake up and say what y'all want to say to people without people having feelings.
But as you look at me, sometimes y'all will take it personal, and it's not about y'all. What I also have noticed is that sometimes
Sports players do take it.
And they left you the scraps.
I know that's pretty tacky.
Everything
That's
personal.
okay though. I think it's best when you don't respond, and if you do respond, you respond with a purpose, right? Like, I respond on purpose to comments to get my point across, not because that person infuriated me, because 9 times out of 10 they jealous and they mad.
Just like a journalist question, they gave you an opportunity to say what you want to say.
Right, so if you say, get back in the kitchen, I'll be like, but I can't cook, but I can tell you I make
That's
more
for you,
money than
man.
you and your mama. You know, or
That's
something
for-
like
that's
that.
for
Like,
you.
whatever it
okay.
is, like, you
the
only
game.
respond when you need to get a point.
How many points is that?
This is game.
Yeah, he
so
won.
let me show you
He
something.
won. I know, I saw it.
I got
I messed up.
5.
I know, I saw!
Bring it to the table. Let me show you how to win. This is for my players
That's
from
what
the
I'm saying, guys.
barbecues to the
We
bench.
can keep talking.
Came to have a good
I don't know if I'm
time,
gonna
but
watch
we
the
love
rest of
tricks. Homie
Perfect
thought he had
Strangers.
me, then I hit him
I'm
with
done.
double six. Throwing bones. We not playing with your man when we throwing bones. It's insane in this game
When they killed you off, I was upset. I wanted to call the producer, like, bro,
What's that?
bring my dog back to life right quick. You know what I'm saying?
Keep my boy
Like, everyone who
Melvin.
talks shit about him, he come play for their team, they be like, I'm with LeBron. I'm with LeBron. And if that's why you have to give him his props, that's the greatest. Like, and I'm not saying he's greater than Kobe, I'm not saying he's greater than Jordan. What I'm saying is, anybody who could make you switch up like that, or anybody you love, hate, and there's that tension, and you want them on their team, like, that's how I feel about this one. I've been trying to recruit him from day one. I'm like, you sure you happy?
Hey man, that was a dope conversation. I felt like I was sitting at the table. Dang, I feel like I was over there playing dominoes. God dang. Sheesh. Hey, bruh. I'm gone.